Hey, hello, hello, says Brian. Selma says hi. Hey, Selma. Selma says I'm still sick. You need to be resting, Selma. Lots of warm fluids, rest that throat. Sorry. My cat demanding some attention. You guys know how cats are. They're no different. They're no different than people. Um, let's see what we got going on. We're gonna take a cruise around YouTube, see who might be live, and offer a bit of support. You know, if possible. Hey, our friend Mary is live. Mary's Gigs, hardest working YouTuber out there by far. Hey, Jace. Jace gives us a moo, a Nama moo. Um, here's an amazing thing about Mary. She has all of her watch hours. She goes live. She might even go live more than I do. But she is awesome. Takes you on a takes you on her gigs, or sometimes just a walk, sometimes a drive. Anyway, that's what she's earning her living. Hard work. Simply says, greetings again, Eric. Jason Selma. Hey, Sniper. She is, anyway, she got all of her watch hours. Not surprising. But, and she is got the 3K monetization. She doesn't yet have the full boat because she only has 968 subscribers. So we are looking this week. Sometimes you get tired of looking at a number. Actually, she gained 4 from yesterday, which is pretty awesome. But I'd really love to see her at 1,001. You know, have that little safety barrier, that safety zone. Runner Boy says, "I was practicing cutting logs today with your chainsaw. How'd that go?" So anyway, if anyone would like to, let me type. This isn't her link. I can't drop links because I type on my desktop. But you can look up her channel. Hey, Goldie. Goldie is at work looking. Hey, happy birthday to your daughter. Someone says hi to Goldie. We have 2570 today with 5 being held in the bank. So you're at 26 for sure. A little less than 400. Hey, Anna. Anna says, hi, Yogi. Hi, everyone. Anna, it's nice to see you, my friend. Life on Random. There you are. I saw Jace say random, and either he was being random or I knew you were in the building. It's just a matter of finding you. So is anyone not subscribed to Mary's Gigs? If we can get her, man, 1,001, 1,002. Goldie says, thank you. We had fun. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of which, hey, Songa. Songa says, hi, Yogi. Our friend Daisy May is officially there. She got her watch hours and she was accepted. I don't know if she is I don't know if she can get super chats yet or not. All right, everyone is saying hi. Life on Random says, Random in the house. Welcome. Monday. How's everyone's week so far? The first day, the first few hours or so, depending on where you are, or ending, again, depending on where you are. We're nearing the end of February. What I thought was going to be a big storm this week, they were predicting like 14 inches. Turns out this is going to be Wednesday, at least as far as they're predicting now. We might not get anything but some rain or just a dusting, maybe 3 inches. But hey, that certainly beats getting 14 inches. By this time in February, we're just done, you know? Hey, Leo, Random says, so no, Selma feel better. Yeah, she's still sick. It's been a little bit. It's been about a week, right? How you feeling, Leo? Leo says, much love, brother Yogi. Wish you a great day. No work today. Oh, President's Day, yeah. So I'm getting my workout in early. Nice. What's on the agenda for today, Leo? Anna says, thank you to Selma. Songa says, poor Selma. Yep. Jace says, Leo, brother. What about you, Leo? Or I'm sorry, Jace. What do you got scheduled for today? Hey, Evan. Evan says there's like 5 feet. I've known here in Canada. Yeah, I heard you in Eastern Canada. I heard Eastern Canada got a storm. Thomas Wallace says, hi, bro. Hey, Thomas. Thomas, how are you? Sorry, I was a bit behind in the chat, Thomas. Going to bring your channel up, my friend. Just to see what you're up to. You just gained a subscriber. No other reason except that, you were nice enough to come in and say hi, which I appreciate. Jason's waving at Thomas. Runaway says Leo has been putting in hard work. Yeah, Leo always puts in hard work. And the amazing thing is he's over 400 days in a row of hard work. Evan says snow. Yep, that's what I figured, Evan. It's been a tough winter all the way around for almost everyone, it seems. Leo says, I always go heavy, bro. Going to go back to HIT workout. We're going to add in 2 workouts to the circuits. Wow. Yeah, you inspired Dan in his workout yesterday. Thomas says, can I? Don't know. I don't know. Let's find out together. Anna says, so back to Selma. Nice. Evan says, how do you say there is no ego? Do you have an ego? Well, here's the thing. I never say there is no ego. I say there's no such thing as an ego. There's no actuality to it. No one can, hey, Bob James, no neurosurgeon can cut open the brain and find an ego. You can't have an egodectomy. So, hey, you can't remove the ego. You can see through the ego. The ego is illusory. It's a collection of thoughts and beliefs of who we think we are, and we project that out into the world. So it doesn't have an inherent reality separate from anything else. So yes, I most certainly do have an ego. However, I've been fortunate to be able to see that I have an ego, but I'm not the ego. Doesn't mean I don't get sucked back into it. I certainly do, all the time. All the time. My moments of transcendence are much, much briefer and shorter than my moments of ego-driven life. However, I'm pretty happy that I can at least see that ego and not always take it so seriously. Neo says, thank you, running boy. Jay says, I'm going to do a session before bed. Have you got any donos? What's a dono? I might. We can check. Jay says, Bob and Nick. Jamie says, hi, Yogi. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Jamie had an interest in discussing this morning about Brad Pitt, about Fight Club, how everyone wants that Fight Club build. I got to admit, I like that Fight Club build. Jamie's not impressed. He likes more the Troy. He had a bit more muscle in Troy, didn't he? Leo says, much love to all. Getting ready to dry now. Hey, Leo, if you want to drop a link, I definitely urge people to go check out Leo. If you want to see how it's done, watch Leo, watch Jace. If you're very fortunate, you might get to see Leo and Jace together sometime. One boy says, so Yogi, I've been adding almonds, sunflower, and walnuts to my oats in the morning. Awesome. And it's good you're adding the sunflower. Everyone should get a serving of seeds. Doesn't take much. Jason's waving at Jamie. Oh, did I miss Nick? Christmas baby Nick. How are you, my friend? Thomas says, because I'll be your first if you don't. What's that? Oh, donos. Donations? Donos? Hey, Pauline. How are you? Thank you for your kind comment on my short. Much appreciated. Someone says hi to Jamie. Thomas says it means donation. Gotcha. Thank you, Thomas. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. We just proceed through the live stream, doing what we do. I'm going to read something about that in a little bit. I read it actually fairly often. She says, hey, Spice, hey, Horror Spice, Vincent, how are you? Vincent says, hey, everyone, long time no chat. It has been a bit. How you been? How's Becky? Mrs. Horror of Spice? And, well, catch us up. Someone says, you're welcome, Anna, you're my girl. Hey, you guys get an opportunity to subscribe to each other? How am I missing so many people? Other than being slow. Did I miss Miss Flipper? I think I did. Hey, Timo. Timo, how are you? Is your class still going on? Vincent says, say, hey, Eric. Vincent, my friend, it's nice to see you. Jay says, see you in the building. Hello, brother. Pauline says, Optima, hello. Thomas says, I'm going to donate 500 pounds. How much is a pound? I'll tell you what, my friend, just hang out with us. That's enough. Hang out with us. Although, if an ad comes up and you want to watch an ad, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm happy for your company. Hey, Frenchie. Frenchie says, morning, Yogi. Morning, Frenchie. How are things in Idaho? I'm betting cold, and I'm betting there's some snow. Let's see. Vincent says, doing well. Started a job, BWJ, travels as a consultant. Nice. Becky's doing well. Nick says, my next masterpiece video is coming up soon, and I recommend everyone here to check it out. I liked your last one, so we'll definitely check this one out. Someone says, I move slow. Me too, Selma. That's why I was better at ultra running than 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons, although I didn't do too bad in half marathons. I did better in half marathons than I did marathons. The best races I did, 24-hour races. Just being stubborn. Timo says, I unsubscribed today, hundreds of channels because they didn't sub back. I received a message from YouTube and I'm able to sub to anyone more. How come? How come you're unable to subscribe to more? Don't always understand the rules. Skits says, so Mr. Yogi Bear. Hey, Skits. Skits, how are you? Frenchie's waving at Jace. Jace says, Skits. It's cold in Idaho. Skits says, hey, chat. Hope you're all smiling and shining. Frenchie says, hi to Selma. Hey, Laradux. What's up? Let's see. Big news. Vincent says, Becky is getting me a puppy. Awesome. Do you have something in mind? And is getting fitted for her teeth, her new teeth soon. Hey, tell her I said hi. I'm thinking about her. Congrats on the puppy, by the way. Man, I think about getting a rescue dog. I don't know if I can do that to my rescue cats. Frenchie says, went out to get content this morning, so off to my knees. Wow. Hey, Egg. Yeah, I went out to get content this morning too, and we were having 40-mile-an-hour gusts of wind. February. Hey, Frenchie, the things we do for content, huh? It's worth it though. I tell you what, it's worth it for me to have you out there, for me to see beautiful Idaho, because I'm not going to see it anytime soon without you, my friend. Someone says, Frenchie, I missed you. She says, hi, Egg. Skid says, I'm well. Thanks, Eric, brother. Working on a better version of me again. Skits, what if I were to tell you there is no better version of you, and that's okay? Any version of you is just the thought of you. Who you are, who you truly are, doesn't need to be better or improved because it's absolute perfect love. Realize that. Realize who you are, and that's it. That's the whole game. It's a whole ball of wax, the whole ball of string, the whole enchilada. I'm out of metaphors. Give me a metaphor, guys. She says, hi back and getting a chow chow. Nice. Pretty dogs. Fluffy dogs. Selma is talking about poopy several times. Cypher says, hey, Skits and Frenchie. Inner Beauty Blessings Lifestyle says, hello, my friend. How are you? Absolutely. I think I mentioned this to you last time, how much I love that title. Inner Beauty Blessing Lifestyle. Her first video, just 2 years ago. Peace, love, and happiness. Man, that's how you start a channel, guys. Jay says, Inner Beauty. So, did anyone see Toy Pups? I know she was supposed to go live today, but I didn't see her go live. Did I miss it? Did you guys make it? Selma says, I look cute. I'm sure. Inner Beauty says, I'm okay. Frenchie says, Selma subbed you. Selma says, thank you. We get a high sniper from Frenchie. Hey, Gilbert. Gilbert says, good morning, Yogi, and all in the chat. How you doing? I've been enjoying your videos. Guys, have you checked out Gilbert? Gilbert is the Iceman. I'm actually surprised that the title isn't like Gilbert Iceman or Gilbert Ice or something ice related. Not that he's exclusively about ice, but it's just so amazing to watch. Gilbert is a fitness channel, but for me, every fitness channel is a emotional health channel. Skid says, I'm just me, but recently I don't think version of me I have become is the most productive, and I think I could do better. I love to achieve things. Otherwise, I'm like, what am I even doing? It's a good question, Skits. But if, when you say you're just you, are you the same you that you were 2 years ago? The same you that you were 10 years ago? The same you that you were when you were 6? The only thing that's ever stayed the same through all those changes is who you truly are, and that is awareness. And awareness is just synonymous with unconditional love. The more you revert back to that unconditional love, this is why A Course in Miracles says, don't seek to change your behavior because it's a limited self-help technique. Seek to realize who you are, who you truly are. Practice self-inquiry. Ask, who am I? And when you start to recognize that, everything begins to change completely on its own. Life unfolds exactly how it is supposed to unfold. You find what they call in Dharma, Sanskrit, yoga, your Dharma, your true purpose in life, which has nothing to do with productivity. Everything to do, and everything flows from the reality of who you are. Goba says, I did the short morning breath routine, and I felt good. I'll be doing burpees in the background. Gotcha. I'm glad that breath worked for you. Breath of joy. Someone says my voice is so crusty. I hope it's getting somewhat better, Selma. Frenchie says, scroll snap and sub to you. Love your avatar. Jamie says, hi, skits. Gilbert says, that's a great perspective advice. Yeah, I definitely like to think of it more as perspective. Man, if I ever sound like I'm giving advice, remind me not to. If you give advice, that means you got to take responsibility for when things go south. But you know what? I can definitely offer my perspective from one, 2 months as of today, I'll be 60. And I've made every single mistake you guys have made. Some of them maybe double down on. Some of them I'm still making, but at least I realize I'm making them. Frenchie says, Anna, so back to you. You need some comments. Oh, Anna, sub to Anna. Skit says, hi, Jamie, how you doing? So it's probably not quite what you want to hear, Skits. Because we do get caught up in that the self-improvement game. But when just for a minute, and I know you've been meditating, Skits, just for a minute, when you see through the illusory self, what is there left to improve? And when you see that, and when you see that everything is just spontaneously appearing out of the no thingness of the universe itself, are you second guessing the universe for spontaneously appearing as the perfection of Skits? Frenchie says, Yogi, you have one of the best lives on YouTube. Thank you, Frenchie. Um, yeah, I got to be honest with you. My first instinct when I hear something like that is to offer a counterpoint. Because there's so many amazing YouTube channels just here, you know? I would say reserve your opinion until you see Jason action, or you see Leo in action, or you listen to Jamie Brown have a conversation, or you take a walk with Goldie. But thank you. I should learn to just say thank you. I'm learning. This goes to show you guys. Being almost 60 means absolutely nothing. So thank you. Leaving it at that. Jace says there has to be a girl left in your 50s in 2 months. Jace is definitely pushing for the grill, the holy grail. The problem is I'm not sure if I did the holy grail, how would that leave me for kettlebells? And that's the priority because I got that birthday goal. But who knows, Jace? There's definitely a holy grail left for me in the 60s. I think there's another 100-mile race there in the 60s as well, if not more. But I don't want to get sucked back into the ultra running world the way it was before, racing all the time. That can take a toll on the central nervous system. I raced at least once a month, an ultra once a month, if not more. Sometimes I would do an ultra, and I might do 24-hour race, and I might do 50K, and I might fill the gaps with marathon, half marathon, or 5K. Definitely takes a toll on the central nervous system. Hey, Selma, we're going to wait just a little bit towards the end of the live stream. For one, I don't want you to strain your voice. We want you to rest, drink soup, have some tea. Skit says I make the same mistakes, but I can't help but feel it isn't maybe it's the partly there. There's a huge part of me that feels there is something in my life I am missing, and I think I'm not comfortable. But what do you think you could possibly be missing, Skits? What do you think you could be added in your life that would make you comfortable? Here's one thing I know for sure. You can add all kinds of stuff in your life, but if you have that uncomfortable feeling, it's just going to come back no matter what you add in. Sometimes you find with the removal of stuff, you settle into who you truly are. I mentioned before the yogic meditation of neti neti. Neti is Sanskrit and it means not this. And anything that occurs to you that you think you are, for a lot of athletes, they identify with the body. For a lot of intellectuals, they identify with their intellect, their thought system, um, or whatever, sometimes a job. Anything that occurs to you who you think you are, you say neti neti, not this, until you get down to the ineffable. When you can't, you literally can't describe who and what you are. Also, it's okay to make mistakes. There's a Zen parlance uh, that the life of Zen is one continuous mistake. Someone says you will love toy pups. Yep, everyone will love toy pups. Jason says, Yoga, you're a central hub for many wonderful and gifted people. I will agree with the wonderful and gifted people. That's for sure. And you know what? I really was fortunate to stumble upon, through no goodwill of my own, stumbling upon the right people. Synchronistic. Jace being one of them. Toy Pups being one of them. Without Toy Pups, we wouldn't be hanging out with Selma. We wouldn't be hanging out with Songhill. We wouldn't have Danny, all kinds of wonderful people coming in. Anna says, thank you for telling me, Selma. Frenchie says, 2 months. 2 months of my birthday. So you're an Aries. Yep. Skid says, within my thoughts still, I get very depressed on my own. That is why I'm always in someone's live chat. But I can't rely on others to fill that unhappy void, because when I'm on my own, it comes back. You probably heard me say, hi, Destiny. How are you, my friend? Destiny says, hello and happy Monday, Eric McCarty. Happy Monday to you, Destiny. You might have heard me say from Ramana Maharshi when he was asked by a follower, how do we treat others? And he replied with a smile and said, there are no others. There are no others. There's aspects of one thing. We could say aspects of God appearing. We go back to the ocean and the wave metaphor, because it's a wonderful metaphor. Hey, colleagues. So you're in a live stream looking at other waves. Skits is a wave, a thought wave, an appearance, but never separate from that deep ocean of consciousness itself. We can call that deep ocean of consciousness God, or the Tao. Hey, Selma, we're going to wait until the live stream. Otherwise, I'll get to the end of the live stream. Otherwise, I'll get lost in the conversation. Sorry, my friend. Jesse says, slow and blessings, Jace. How are you? Frenchie says, yes, Skits can't rely on external validation, which can be difficult. It can be, because we're outwardly focused on so much, on everything, really. And we're outwardly driven. And we always think one more thing and we'll be complete. Better job, better car, a better spouse for some people. We're always looking for that trade-in. But it never works. And we keep trying to trade in and trade in and trade in. And then we keep thinking, well, if I keep working at this job, eventually I'll retire and then I'll live my real life. This is your real life. This moment right now. So the void that you're speaking of, though, is capacity. And capacity is another word for unconditional love. Capacity holds everything. The nature of capacity is to serve, is to hold. In yoga, karma yoga, the path of service, the path of selfless service. Hey, Kayla. Kayla, I had you up and running. all morning. You had another really long live stream. Kayla is an endurance athlete, guys. She is an endurance live streamer. 11-hour live streams. Kellogg says Orthodox Greek present Jesus as a Greek man to raise anti-Semitism. I know I mispronounced that. Greeks hate Jews from the eve of history, and they collaborated with the Nazis. Huh. I didn't know there was that deep hatred there, because they were some of the original translator of the New Testament, weren't they? Kayla says, good afternoon. How are you, Kayla? Kellogg says, Eric, did you think about going Protestant? Nope, not even a little. Nothing against being Protestant. I'm just, I'm completely happy with what I'm doing. Completely happy being a yogi, and studying A Course in Miracles. That's it for me. Some side trips into Buddhism, some side trips into Sufism. Semper says, Skits, when was the last time you broke your patterns? Kellogg says, the Orthodox Church is the worst institute ever in the world. Anna says she subbed to Toy Pups. Frenchie says, not this, not this. I like that. It leads us to the truth. It leads us to the beginning of the Tao Te Ching. The Tao that can be told is not the true Tao. The God that can be described is not the true God. Boy says, Colleagues are a lie. There are no logs. Destiny says, Jason surviving. I've been thinking about you, Destiny. I've been sending prayers your way. Someone says hi to Destiny. My cat said hi to you guys. Skid says, thanks, Frenchie. Thanks, Eric, brother. And Scroll, I've been stuck a little recently, but trying to get back to mixing it up. Jesse says, happy Monday to Sniper. Hey, happy President's President Day, guys. Kellogg says all Protestant churches are good, and the Church of Pentecostal too. Kellogg says, Selma, how are you? I hope you have divorced your boyfriend. Hey, yep, Selma, they're back together. But Kellogg's, as I mentioned, I appreciate you checking in. Someone says, Yogi, can I co-stream with you? Selma, we're gonna wait until the end of the co-stream. Gonna save your voice. Someone says she's with her boyfriend Harrison. Some advice from Kellogg's. She says, thank you for all your prayers, everybody. Absolutely, Destiny. Someone says, Kellogg's, please leave me alone. Yeah, Selma would rather not talk about her boyfriend, which is her prerogative, of course, 100%. My cat is ready to talk to you guys, though. Yeah, I literally spent a lifetime not liking myself. Frenchie says, Eric, can you speak any other language? No. I took French, but was never really picked it up. And I did one semester of German and definitely did not pick it up. And oddly enough, my ex-wife, my wife slash ex-wife slash person, companion, was a linguist in the Air Force. She was a Spanish linguist, and then they retrained her to be a Somali linguist. Someone says her boyfriend Harrison is fine. How about you, Frenchie? Can you speak other languages? How about anyone in the chat? You know, Selma's bilingual. Selma speaks Spanish. Selma says, Kellogg's, if I want to talk about my boyfriend, I can, but for right now, he's fine. Thank you, Selma. What's up, Leodax? Appreciate your kind comments on my shorts, my friend. Jamie says, hi to Leodax. Yeah, I was mentioning before live stream with Jamie Brown. He was talking about most guys. He has a good point here. Most guys really want that Brad Pitt Fight Club physique, but personally, he thinks it's overrated. Likes the Brad Pitt Troy with a little more muscle. I thought he looked really good in what was it, Snatch? He played a boxer. Let's see. Leodak says, I speak Hawaiian. It's actually a beautiful language. Frenchie said, no, I can't speak any other languages. Ever been to India to study meditation, etc.? I have not, but I have studied with Indian meditation and yoga teachers here in the States. Specifically, I became a meditation teacher under the tutelage of Deepak Chopra. You guys might be familiar with him. In his lineage, I have met Deepak and I have attended lectures of his. And the Chopra Foundation is where I'm a certified meditation teacher. Hey, Monkey Man. Monkey Man says, good afternoon, everyone. Is Brad Pitt his man crush? Ask him. Runner Boy says, Harrison, ese muy libro Nino Pedora. I don't know what I just said. I probably shouldn't have said it without knowing. Anna says, I'm French, Eric. Awesome. So you're French, and you said, was it your, let's see. Desi says, born in Brazil, left there as a very young child, and never learned how to speak Portuguese. Hey, how different is Portuguese from Spanish? If you speak Portuguese, would you understand Spanish? I know our friend Miss Blipper talked about, the Romantic languages that you can generally, if you're fluent in Italian, you can understand other Romantic languages. I guess that would include Spanish and French. You won't be fluent, but you can get sort of the gist. Thorax says a little bit of Spanish as I've learned it in school. Gotcha. Someone says, Runner Boy, please leave me alone. Yeah, hey, Selma's not feeling well, guys. Jason's waving at Monkey. CC Alien says hello. Hey, CC, how are you? Laradox says, I actually have a six-pack. I work out every day and have a routine. Yeah, Laradox is an athlete. Goldie says, bonsoir. Right? Bonsoir, Frenchie. Jay says the fit is here. Well, it depends on how you define fit. Jason's extremely fit, but Runner Boy is pretty fit, extremely strong. So if we're talking powerlifting, deadlifting and squats in particular, Runner Boy's got his beat. Although 30 years ago, it would have been a different story. But 30 years ago, I was training for powerlifting and Olympic lifting. Therodox says French is a sexiest language. You think so? I like the German language. Maybe not the so much the sound, but I like the words that they have. Same with Finnish. Therodox says, Selma, I'll pray for you. Jesus will heal. Thank you. Therodox. Sniper says, oops. L, I would love to leave a comment on your short, but YouTube says no to all manager mods. What a stupid rule. It is a stupid rule. I don't know why that is. Which one? Sniper? Goody says, hi there, Anna. One says, French smiley language. Spanish is an incredibly beautiful language. Italian is a very beautiful language, too. Someone says, thank you, Laradox. Dusty says, hello to Laradox. Jace is looking for tips on abs. Yeah, Jace, you got to step up your game a bit. Maybe do a few sit-ups. It says, wait, is Runner Boy here? He is. Cody says, oops. Emil Litzere Frenchie. Eric says, Runner Boy was a Chuck build. Jace, what the F build? I don't know what the Chuck build means. Monkey Man says, Anna, hello. Hey guys, you subscribed to our friend Monkey Man? Got some fun live streams. Laradox says, Jace Planks. Monkey Man, hey Austin. Monkey Man says, that Austin. CC says, I've been contemplating teaching meditation. I don't think this is possible. And an ability to be alone or understand self. The only teacher is you, yourself, much. Well, you don't think you could show people how to do that? There are techniques that can be useful to point people. Remember, any teaching is just a pointer. And ultimately, the pointer is never the thing itself. It's, again, using words from Ramana Maharshi. It's like removing a thorn from your hand with another thorn. So it's a tool. But once you take that thorn out, you throw them both away. So meditation is a tool. But ultimately, as you sit, meditation itself disappears and you just are. Wonderboy says, Jace, when will you do some glute spreads? Hopefully not when I'm doing a live stream with him. Jace says, but is another great get out word. It is. It is. It's an escape. Also says my watch hours is 8:26. Nice. That's a big jump. It was like 7:40 the other day. Kelly says, Eric, I started again the water fast. That's 1K so far. And want to go down to 100 liters, 100 libras. Hey, Kellogg's, have you reached out to Jace? Maybe do some working out with him? I know Jace mentioned that the last live stream you popped in. Jesse says, missed you and the gang too, Goldie. Kellogg says, I've noticed that when we eat, energy is drained from the body to digest food, and we feel sleepy. With the fast, I will sleep less and will have more time to study. I agree with that. Resting and digesting does take a great deal of energy, and most people do it inefficiently. They eat too much. That's why many Eastern cultures have that 70 or 80% rule. Eat until you're about 70% full. Um, we we mistake a lot of bodily signs. A lot of our hunger is actually a cry for more water to hydrate better. We also think that we constantly have to be full. We constantly have to be satisfied. And of course, we're not really satisfied. We eat a lot of empty calories, a lot of empty food. We are overfed and undernourished at the same time. Frenchie says, Sub to Monkey Man Productions. Awesome. Hey, if you leave a comment on one of his videos, he'll definitely reach back out to you. It says, right, I best go walk this dog and then go see you later. Much love. Stay happy. You bunch for legend. Thank you, Skits. Skits, always feel free to reach out if you ever just want to talk. Selma is so floppy. What do you mean by floppy? Sniper says, call it Drenson. When you're poorly, the body naturally fasts to heal itself. It's a good point. Kulik says, yes, animal protein drains a lot of energy from the body to digest. Yes. This is why the yogic diet is recommended for yogis, at least. And it is vegetarian, not vegan, vegetarian. We'd call it plant based now. Same goes with eggs and dairy. As back when I was a runner, the best thing I ever did was give up dairy, and my breathing and my running improved instantly, like a day. It was amazing. Someone says floppy means you can't move. Well, you're still recovering. Jay says, Asia, been a while. Hey, Asia. I'm glad I caught Jason's comment, as I might have missed that. Asia, how are you? Asia says, howdy, y'all. It's nice to see you, my friend. Sipper says, greetings, Austin. If anyone wants to do a playlist for Austin, he's getting close to 1,000 watch hours, guys. TC said, examples, juices. Eating meat takes energy. There are foods that can be consumed that give more than they take. Yep, virtually every fruit. Some say that we're more natural fruit eaters than anything else. Skit says, bye, Goldie. Much love, my friend, and hi to Austin. Goldie says she was leaving. Sorry, I must have missed that. Jay says, I would do burpees, sit-ups, and squats today. Then Laradox, 200 each. Hey, Laradox, you can always do a workout with Jace. Well, Goldie says, I'm sorry that you're going through hard times. And at the same time, keep walking. Light is at the end of every tunnel. Always inspiring words from our friend Goldie. Wonder Boy says, Zeradox, can you post a community post of your abs? I need to see if this is true. I'd like to see him and Jace trade some abs. Bunch of sit-ups for each of them. Zeradox says, oops, sorry guys. Someone says he used to feel better. You will again. Our body adapts to milk or dairies. We adopt doesn't mean optimal though, does it? So we can adopt, but it doesn't mean that it is the optimal diet for us. Kubo says I got 125 one pumps in. I'm going to go for 25 rep increments each day to get to 200. Awesome. How does 125 feel? CC says Native Americans actually died from milk. You know what? I never considered that. I never considered that a lot of native tribal people might not consume milk. They definitely didn't consume other dairy products. I know there is a African tribe that used to um, subsist on milk and cow's milk and cow's blood. It was almost exclusive milk and blood. Someone says it's up to everyone here. Thank you, Selma. I'm part of your family here. Yep, you're an essential part of the family, Selma. Frenchie says, thank you, Laradox. Please leave a comment and I'll sub back. Laradox says, I'll comment, but I don't care about subs. Don't worry. Oh, Goldie says, nope, Skit said he's leaving. Great. I wouldn't like to miss you without saying goodbye, Goldie. Someone says I'm lazy. I can be pretty lazy too. Hey, Simon. Simon says approaching 7 days alcohol free using mindfulness breathing and Pepsi and Yogi's Wise Words here. That's awesome. Awesome, Simon. If hey, here for support in any way possible. We can always do more breath work. Any live stream that you ask for it, you know that we'll do it. Burner Boy says, sadly, an all fruit diet is bad now. Nowadays, since we have genetically modified fruit to have so much more sugar in it. Yes, you got a good point there. Nodex is Selma, you Christian, because she is. Well, I shouldn't answer for her, but she talks about her faith quite often. Cypress says 85% of our brain is made up of 40% of the body's cholesterol. I didn't know that. Someone says yes. Austin drops his playlist. Thank you, Austin. If anyone would like to run a playlist for Austin to help him with those watch hours, or anyone else, let us know if you need watch hours. Frenchie says to Simon, congratulations. Simon says, Jace and Yogi and the crew, big salute. It was Jace I would post the ad pic, but I'm a minor. I have to wait until I'm 18 in a couple of months. I don't want YouTube to question. So it's better safe. Definitely better safe. Smart thinking, Laradox. Skillet says Zeradox. I used to set up staging and sound for Skillet. Sometimes with the sound company I worked for, they're great. Zeradox says he met them. So Skillet. What's Skillet? It's a band, right? Goldie says bonsoir, bonsoir, Gilbert. Someone says I love Jesus. Jason says Zeradox, we definitely have to do some core work when you're old enough. Maybe a few K sessions. That would be awesome. Fun fact: sugar is brain superfood. I agree. Good for brain, not body. Conundrums. It's actually in its natural form isn't bad for the body because you have the fiber to help digestion, to help slow it down, so it doesn't cause a rush in blood sugar. My diet is I have a lot of fruit in my diet, quite a bit, but as Runner Boy said, it's been genetically modified as well. Has almost everything. 125 felt good, but I was a little dizzy at the end. How was your pace? Someone says Jesus is king. Thorax says, yes, Jace, I'll do the app pick on community on my egg channel. Make sure you tag everyone. Leodax. Colleague says, yes, someone Jace has a strong sense of humor, and his and this indicates he is very smart. Yep, Jace is very smart. Leodax says, I live awake and I live awake and alive by Skillet. I'll have to check him out. CC says, oops, I read that. CC Simon says, getting triggered, but this cat ain't biting. One day at a time. Yep, I wrote about this a few years ago. You know, I've talked about my own journey of sobriety. Oddly enough, my journey to sobriety wasn't a journey at all. It happened in an instant, literally in an instant. Unfortunately, in a not great instant, getting pulled over for drinking and driving. Uh, Not my best moment by far, but the best thing that ever happened to me. Removing myself from endangering other people, removing myself from endangering myself. I I seemed unable to do it on my own for the longest time. And as soon as I saw that light behind me, I knew everything was different if I wanted it to be. But I had to step into that path of sobriety. When it was an off-duty state trooper, when he approached me, rolled down my window, and he said, "Have you been drinking?" I didn't argue, didn't try to lie. I looked at him and said, "Yes, but I'm not going to anymore." And I never did. So I was very fortunate. I had the tools already in place. I'd been meditating, practicing yoga for quite a bit beforehand, but I believed I needed alcohol for that social fix, going to bars. I was that fun drunk, relationships based on drinking. Even though I had wrecked cars, again, I endangered people, that I had drank myself down a career dead end, drank myself out of relationships. Hey, I was having fun though, happy go lucky, except I was miserable. And I was literally attempting to fill up what Skitz has mentioned, that void, not realizing the void is supposed to be a void. You can never fill the void. What you do is you turn that void around and use it as service. You are empty for a reason so that it can be filled with beauty, so it can be filled with love. And when you are filled, the only thing you can do is let it overflow and give it away. A life of service is the key to happiness, bar none. Nothing you ever do will bring you that true satisfaction that we all crave deep down inside. A life of service. And if you do it in the in service, karma yoga again is karma yoga, bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion is all about serving others as serving God or the Tao, whatever word you want to use. Paradox says Skullet is a Christian man. Sorry, guys, I went off in a little tangent. Sweating and smiling says, hello, everyone. Hello, my friend. How are you? You got some burpees coming up this week, Sweating? Lyridex said, Gilbert is after Lyridex. Most of my life sounds made up. Hey, Lyridex, are you subscribed to Gilbert? You're going to be amazed at what he does. Cullen says, Eric, have in mind that as a yogi, you need to eat foods that are easy to digest. Yogurt is very digestible. Yogurt is a staple in the yogic diet. I don't have yogurt though. As mentioned before, I'm an ethical vegan for my own. I'm not a preachy vegan. Nodex is also occasionally dabbled in Little Human to Eat as they go really good, especially with cod. Lerodak says, Yogi, have you ever smoked before, sir? I have smoked before. I was a regular smoker for a long time because I was young and I thought I could get away with it. That I could be an athlete and smoke. And for a long time, you can. Someone says, got to change my relationship with alcohol. We appreciate your honesty, chef. That's key. Change your relationship. Let's take it a little deeper, Simon. Change your thoughts about alcohol. If you change your thoughts about alcohol, the relationship naturally changes. As long as we believe it has something that we want. Here's the truth, it doesn't have anything you want. We really only want one thing, and it's recognition of who we are. We really only want love. That's it. And I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm not talking about love of things, love of objects. I'm talking about knowing that we are love and that the only thing that we can do is give it away. End of your life, you want to be spent. Not quite yet, Selma. How about in 10 more minutes and we'll wrap up the live stream? Paradox says alcohol is false religion. I agree with you. Look how much it's marketed. You know, that we're led to believe that a life of fun, a life of meaning, a life of celebration, all has to contain alcohol. Simon says, Larry. Kellogg says, Eric has never smoked and never drunk. He is a yogi. This version. But man, even when I was practicing yoga in my 20s and 30s, I was a lapsed yogi. I was thinking the positive stuff that I could do would outweigh the negative stuff, but it never works that way. However, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing positive stuff because it laid that foundation. So that moment when I needed to know that I was done drinking, I could step into it. And that's really what it was. An entire life split, continue down this path. I could have easily shrugged off that DWI and said, well, I'm just not going to drive. I'll just keep drinking. I easily could have done that. But I saw that other path. I didn't even know what that other path held, but I knew it was mine. And it was time to just take a step, one step. And Simon, you've taken that step. That's the amazing thing. You've taken that step. Dodak says, believe in it, thinking it helps. CC says, congratulations on finding yourself. Get high in life. Get high in life. Absolutely. Gilbert says, okay, Joe. Joe says, good morning, chat. Nice to see you. Gilbert says, did everyone see Sweatin do an ice bath in his video? No, I didn't see that. I'm going to look for that. Hey, Robbie. Robbie says, good work in those burpees. Get drunk on moments. I like that, Laradox. Although I've really come to enjoy and love the word sobriety. It doesn't have that dry, man, it used to sound dry, life of sobriety. So I'm not having any fun. I got that sober, stoic essence. No, it's been a life of sobriety has been a complete path of joy. I would not take a step back for anything. Danny the singer, Manny's here, says, yo, Yogi, hey, Danny, how are you? Oh, that says, good one. Drug subs, sorry. Guys, Robbie Blake has a fitness channel. Are you guys connected with Robbie? Gilbert says, no, I'm going to check that out, Gilbert. Someone says, her boyfriend Harrison is making him feel better, making her feel better. Good. Alcohol is poison. I agree. Why it tastes nasty. I don't believe the human body was meant to drink alcohol. At least not the way that we produce it now. Swanton says, yes, it should be doing burpees tomorrow morning. I'll be on the lookout for you. I'm excited to see what the t-shirt sweat design is going to be tomorrow. Someone says, inspiration received. Thanks, guys. Gilbert says, connected back. Someone says, said sniper. Sniper says, it's the ego that controls the alcohol abuse. Nicely said. It wants to replace temporary your spirit with another. Hence, alcohol is called spirit. Perfect. And with the ego simply being a thought system, why would that? Hey, Rich, it's been a while. How are you? Rich says, hello, Logie. What's up? It's nice to see you. So we can basically see right through it. We're being controlled by a thought system that isn't even true. Have you ever asked yourself, it's such a great form of self-inquiry, is it true? If we say to ourselves, I can't live without alcohol, is it true? And can you absolutely know for certain that it's true? But more importantly, when you ask this true, the third one, in the absence of the thought, I can't live without alcohol, who would I be? If that thought didn't even exist in your head, in your mind, who would you be? Use that for anything. In the absence of a thought of your name something, your self-definition, your IQ, your faith, your belief system. It's all just a thought. In the absence of that thought, who would you be? Because guess what? You already are. So just relax and be that openness, that wide open. Richard Bach, the author, calls it isness, the isness of life. You are not a noun, you're a verb. All right. Someone says, Anna, you're my girl forever and always. Hey, Selma. Someone says, I almost threw up yesterday. I was going to invite you up for the live stream to say goodbye to everyone, but are you up for that? Are you feeling good enough? Frenchie says, it's up to you. Gilbert. Gilbert's got an awesome channel. Gilbert says, Robbie Blake, connected, great videos. Nice, guys. Hey, guys, if you're not subscribed, I can't drop the link, but I'm going to type the title. And if you could look her up, Mary's Gigs. She's a friend of ours. She is like 32 away from getting 1,000 subs, and she'll be fully monetized. She already has her watch hours.
Hi.
Hi, Selma.
I'm a little bit better, but I still have my sore throat.
Right. So we're not going to keep you for long, and we're definitely not going to have you sing. Our friend Simon says alcohol is everywhere here. Lots of street drinking. Big wake up call at the moment. Reach out whenever you need to. You know, again, you guys can look me up on Facebook. Even if you don't want to like be on Facebook, just look me up on Messenger. Anna says, what happened to you yesterday, Selma girl? Selma kind girl?
Yesterday, I was kind of sick,
Thank you, Rich.
yesterday, but then I took some medicine and I feel better.
Good. Hey, Selma.
Yeah.
Our friend Rich just became a member of my membership channel.
Yay.
Yep. I appreciate the support, Rich. And thank you for celebrating with me, Selma.
Me.
Hey, did you see Toy Pups today?
No.
Because I thought she was going to do a live stream, but I didn't see her go live.
I think she got sick.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, guys. So we're going to wrap things up. We got an hour in, and I'm looking forward to when you do feel better that you can sing again, Soma, because I know how much you enjoy it, and we always enjoy hearing you sing.
Yeah.
But can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you say goodbye to everyone for me?
Yes. Yogi said bye and he loved you and he will see you at 5:25.
Thank you, Soma. I love the fact that Soma knows exactly when I'm going to be live. And she's absolutely right, guys. I do love you. Thanks for joining and for the entire
And
conversation, guys.
Yogi.
Yep.
And I can do a sign language without singing again.
Okay, let's see it.
Look.
Do you guys know what song that was? Perfect. Beautifully done. You want to tell them what song it is, Soma?
The Itsy Bitsy Spider.
It is. One day, hopefully, we'll have Mocha here, who is studying sign language. Gilbert says, Itsy Bitsy Spider. Absolutely right, Gilbert. Gilbert wins. Not that we were having a competition. So, all right, guys, I'll be back. As Soma said, 5:25. If you guys have absolutely nothing else to do, come on by and hang out. We'll talk some more. Who knows? Maybe Soma will come back on. So we'll see you later, Soma.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're
Take care,
welcome.
guys.
Namaste.
Namaste, my friend. Namaste, my friends. Rich says, say, Yogi, how old are you? I am 59. Eric Point says, another great live. Thanks for being here, Eric. I'm 59 for 2 more months. And then I turn the big 6-0. I don't know how I feel about 60. If I was turning 62, I'd be happy because I could collect early Social Security. 60 gives you all the disadvantages of being old, but none of the benefits of being old. I'm even too young to chase kids off my lawn with a rake. I gotta wait 2 more years before I can officially turn the garden hose on kids. So yeah, so far I see no benefits of being 60. Gilman's laughing. Except, you know what? Age group. I suspect that I might be a faster. Someone says you're young. Thank you, Soma. Which says same as my father. I suspect that when we a faster 60-year-old in my age group. Having said that, I thought the same thing when I turned 50. Man, those fast 50-year-olds, no contest. But we'll see. One of the great benefits when I was competing in kettlebell sport, my weight was I would compete with the 24 kilograms, 224 kilograms. I eventually worked up to working out with the 32s, but I never competed with the 32s. For the 60-year-old division, I get to use 12 kilograms. Light, super light. Of course, I got to do a lot of reps to qualify what I hope to qualify for in April, just for fun. Beginners level master of sport in my age group. I need 80 reps with 12 kilograms for kettlebell clean and jerk. So I should be able to get. And it's just fun training for it again. All right, with that, I'm going to see everyone later. Eric Point says hi, Soma. Sorry, just messing with my cat, or actually my cat was messing with me. I'll see y'all later. Take care, guys.